we can go to St. Lucia or Barbados now. It's just what we wanted. Oh, you and me on a beach, under a palm tree, all on our own. Oof, turns me on just thinking about it.
Does it now?
And you can rub oil all over me.
We don't need to go to the Caribbean, though, to do things like that, do we?
Look, it's really kind of Tony. Why can't you just accept it?
Look, I've got to get to work, all right? I'll see you.
Oh, come on, Scott. Don't be like this, please. Scott!
What do you think? Or would this be more appropriate?
Elise, it's a counselling session, not Ladies' Day at Ascot. It doesn't really matter what you wear.
I'm going to go spilling my guts. I want to look good while I'm doing it.
That'd be a first.
What would?
You spilling your guts, as you put it. So far, you've shown a marked reluctance to say what you really feel.
I always think Sally's being critical of me.
She doesn't make judgments, you know that.
Well, it's easy for you. It's your job to go bare in your soul. What's in my knicker drawer is my business and nobody else's.
Your knicker drawer?
It feels like she's having a good rummage through my frillies and I don't like it.
All right. Forget about Sally. It's what you say to me that counts, right?
Yeah, of course it is.
So has anything happened to you since the last session? Anything that you're keeping from me? Because if there is, tell me now, please.
Oh, it'll be all right when we get there. I think I'll just try this other one on.
Mrs. Hope left about 10 minutes ago.
Did she say where she was going?
No.
Have you two had a row?
What we had, Donna, was a full and frank exchange of views.
It were a row.
Au contraire, Emily. It was a triumph of reason over blind faith.
What are you talking about?
I told her exactly what I thought about her cafe idea. I said it was fanciful, impractical and financially profligate.
Did she understand you?
Oh, more than that, Emily. She buckled under the weight of my arguments. She had to. I was forceful, dynamic, totally irresistible.
Not to mention modest.
So she's not going to open the cafe?
It has been consigned to the swing bin of history.
Thank God for that.
Worry not. It is no more. It is gone.
So is Mrs. Hope.
I don't know why you're getting yourself so worked up about this.
Because I'm her boyfriend. So if anyone's going to pay for a fancy holiday, then it ought to be me.
Don't you think that's a little old-fashioned?
I don't want handouts, Len.
You took a grand off, Christy. Yes, enjoy it.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't.
Well, Chloe won't think any less of you.
That's not the point. It's what I feel about herself that matters, isn't it?
Suit yourself. Look, I'm going to get on.
You all right? Come collect Zoe's car. Oh, yeah, she said you'd be coming. What's she like? Why do you want to know?
Well, I'm going to be working for her, so I just wondered.
What can I say? She's your average millionaire-esque lesbian vet. I'll go and get your keys.
What, is this her car?
Well, what did you expect? A three-wheeler?
We're putting in an application to be joint licensees. I'll be in charge of the day-to-day running of the pub, but Bernice and me will make all the big decisions together.
That makes sense.
We had to sort something out. The way things were going, it would have been cocktail sticks at dawn before long.
Well, I am pleased. You deserve it after all the hard work you've done.
Thank you, Pet.
In fact, I was just saying to Bernice yesterday how the place fell to pieces when Diane wasn't around.
No more compliments, Louise. I'm going to feel even worse about what I'm going to say next.
What do you mean?
You know you took on extra responsibilities while Bernice was off.
You don't need me to do them anymore, right?
Not now she's back.
Does that mean you're demoting her?
I didn't say that.
But Louise won't be more important than me no more. I never saw it like that, Tricia.
But don't worry, I won't cut your wages. Not after everything you've done.
Why not? Thanks, Diane.
Better go and see to that delivery.
Morning!
Hello, Diane.
Hiya, Mum.
I'll take her.
You're looking very glam. Oh, don't let Ashley hear you say that. You'll start him off again. What? We're going to see the counsellor, and he thinks I should be wearing sackcloth and ashes. You should tell him it's very important to a girl, choice of body armour and war paint. I've told him.
Come on, Ashley, we're going to be late.
Did you speak to Bernice about the other night?
I gave her the chance to tell me what happened, but she wouldn't say a word.
Come on, let's get it over with. Good luck.
Excuse me, Mr. Mullen. I'm so glad you've come in. I was going to come and see you later. You must let me know when you get the invoice.
Not now, Emily. It's sorted.
Please, I feel awful. It was such a lovely car you were driving.
Had a bit of an accident, Ken?
Yes, it were my fault. I feel terrible.
Look, it's not a problem, OK?
Somebody's got to pay for the damage.
You're right there, Emily.
See, Mr. Mullen agrees.
Though I doubt there's any need for you to put your hand in your pocket.
Why not?
Well, I know a little bit about these things. I'm sure there'll be a way around it.
Oh, do you think so?
As long as Kane tells me exactly what happened. Come around to my place this afternoon. I'll decide then what to do about this.
You must let me know if you can't sort it out.
I'm sure I can. I'll see you later.
Is she back?
Yes.
Thank goodness.
He's a very nice man, Mr. Mullen, don't you think?
Hello, my fragrant peach.
Oh, what are you doing home?
I came to bring you these.
Why? What have you done wrong?
Oh, you are so forgiving. You know, that is one of the things that I love most about you.
Bob, I'm busy. What's the point of all this?
I gave you a hard time last night, didn't I?
You made me think again about the cafe, if that's what you mean.
Exactly. I took your dream, your bright, shining vision, and scribbled the red ink of reality right across it.
You were right. As things stood, we couldn't afford it.
You didn't mind me being so brutal?
No, needed it.
You'll soon forget about your cafe idea.
No, I won't.
What?
I've been to see about remortgaging the house. That will solve all our problems. You could have knocked on the door.
Sorry, didn't think. Sorry. Sorry.
Will you stop apologising? It's my fault. I should have told you.
I was talking about the music.
I don't mind you listening to music. You can educate me.
Wait, where to?
Parkway Farm. Oh, it's that way.
Hi.
Hi, you all right?
I'm here, aren't I?
You're not still sulking, are you?
I wasn't sulking.
Look, if you two have got something to sort out, I'll clear off. No, you're not going anywhere. You're guest of honour. I'm buying her lunch.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, she's been so fantastic, it's the least I can do.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I can see you're dead excited. Oh, it's a macho thing. He don't like to show his feelings.
Oh, God. I'll get a drink.
I thought you were going to ditch the damn thing.
Well, there's no need. Remortgaging the house is so simple.
It will be a disaster.
I've done some calculations. Have a look at the figures.
Couldn't you have discussed this with me first before sneaking off in the dead of night?
Well, you were asleep. I didn't want to wake you up.
Because you knew how I'd react.
Yes, with a childish tantrum.
Me childish? You're being totally irresponsible and you call me childish?
Bob, I am going to open this cafe whether you like it or not.
Well, thank you very much.
I know I can make a go of it.
We'll end up out on the streets.
I've had enough of this.
Vivian, please, please don't do it.
It's my house and I'll do with it what I like.
But what about the repayments? I mean, I'll have to contribute too, won't I?
If you were any sort of husband, you'd want to. We're supposed to be a partnership.
I wouldn't count on it.
Fillet steak for you, right? You sure? Of course I am. Scott?
No. I'll just finish this and I'll get back to work.
Please yourself. I've seen him in all shapes and sizes, you know.
What, for the steaks?
Male egos.
Among other things.
I'd say yours was pretty shriveled up.
Well, at least it's not for sale.
I'm not buying.
Well, then put your money away.
I'll spend my money how I like. Chloe's a mate and I'm making her happy.
No, you're not. You're showing off. Chloe seems to be impressed, but I'm not.
No, you're jealous.
What with you?
Of what's in my purse. You can't stand the fact that I can give Chloe something that you can't. How insecure is that?
Do you know, you seem to think you know me, but you don't. You know nothing about me, so stop pretending that you do, all right?
Fine.
Hey, I took this lass out once, Rosemary Owen. She said she'd pay away, but I said no. Then she said she'd have a sausage roll as well. Oh, I hadn't bargained on that. I counted out 32 halfpennies. She was so embarrassed she never went out with me again. That's where being proud gets you. What do you reckon? Scott?
What?
Male pride.
What about it?
Oh, never mind. I thought you'd fixed this motor.
Yeah, I had, yeah. I'm just tidying up.
Well, do you want me to take over?
No, fine.
He's a nice cow, isn't he?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Just some bloke passing through.
Oh, right. Pretty smart.
Can't I trust you with anything?
You heard Emily, it was an accident.
I'm not interested in your excuses.
It was.
Shut up! I give you a simple job to do, deliver a car, and what happens? And now it's the subject of gossip in the village shop. I ought to break your neck.
I'm sorry.
Did you deliver damage or what?
No, it was just a headlamp. I've arranged to have it fixed.
Where?
Well, I'll pick it up later and then I'll finish the job off.
No, you won't. I'll get Tony to do that.
There's no...
Where is it?
Scott's garage.
You are joking.
No.
So, what does Scott think when he sees a nobody like you turn up with a car like that?
Dunno.
He thinks it's nicked. And he's right. So why didn't you call the police while you were at it?
Look, he won't say anything.
You had better pray that he doesn't. Get out. Now!
Did Dad say what's for tea tonight? Andy?
What?
Dad say what's for tea tonight?
Not to me.
You're going to give Dan sorting something out. Andy?
What?
You take yourself away from Katie for a minute.
I'm not hungry.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Lose your appetite when you're in love, don't you?
Get off.
Take no notice of him, he's just jealous.
Yeah, well, it's tough living with a sex bomb.
Will you pack it in?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. Just straightening up the cushions.
Well, you're not setting a very good example for Victoria.
I don't mind. Wasn't serious, Mr. Sugden, just arguing over what was for tea.
Well, there's some pork chops in the fridge.
I best be getting home.
I'll stay if you want. There's enough to go around.
Thanks, but I better go.
I'll see you out.
Just as the first officer and chief steward arrived.
See you later.
Yeah.
I thought I told you not to see him.
It wasn't just Andy and me, there's a load of us there. Went round after school.
Is that right?
Will you call me a liar? Go and see for yourself if you don't believe me, Dad.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm here to collect this.
What this? This is yours, is it?
Yeah, does that surprise you?
No, not really, actually. It's just that Kane brought it in.
Yeah, he was delivering it for me. So is it fixed?
Yeah, just replaced the headlamp.
Right. Did you find anything else wrong?
No.
Keys are in it, yeah? Drop the invoice around to me.
I will do.
I thought you talked her out of it.
Yeah, so did I.
Bob, you're useless.
You know what your mother's like?
Well, she knows we're both against it.
It doesn't make any difference. She is determined to go ahead.
Well, can we afford to take a mortgage out?
No. Your mum reckons the cafe will pay for itself in no time.
Selling tea and scones, as if.
It'll ruin us.
So what are you going to do about it?
You've got to be more open, Bernice, or it just isn't going to work.
I didn't want to tell her when I first had sex.
That's not what she was saying.
She wanted to know about past relationships.
All right, what about more recent ones?
Such as?
Such as the man you met in the club the other night.
Who told you about that?
Not you, that's the point.
I told you I spent the whole evening talking about Gabrielle, and I did.
To a complete stranger?
So?
Why didn't you tell me?
Because it wasn't important.
I thought you might have said something in counselling.
Having a few drinks with a bloke doesn't constitute a relationship.
That's not the point.
You think I was tempted to get off with him, don't you?
I didn't say that.
That's what you're implying.
All right, you say it was a perfectly innocent encounter. I believe you.
Thanks very much.
But if you can't tell me about something as trivial and inconsequential as that, what hope have we got?
Scott, did you bring the invoice?
Actually, it was something else. Can I come in?
Yeah, sure, yeah. So, what is it?
Do you remember when you came round earlier on? You asked me if there was anything else that I'd noticed wrong with the car.
Yes.
Well, I had. It's ringed. The serial number has been tampered with.
Really?
Yeah. Means it's stolen.
Yeah, I know what it means, Scott.
Yeah, well, you see, I thought you might.
Are you saying that I might be involved in something illegal?
Listen, I'm not bothered if you are.
What are you after?
Well, I think I could be useful to you. You see, I know a lot about cars, and I'm very discreet.
You know, you've taken quite a risk in telling me this.
Yeah, I think it's worth it now.
So you're fed up running your little garage, yeah?
Yeah, I don't want to be stuck there all of my life. And I want to earn some money.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sure I want in.
Okay. This should more than cover the price of the headlamp.
Thank you.
Girls, what can I get you? Can I have a dry white wine and say me, please?
And I'm paying for them.
Hey, you don't have to do that.
No, I insist.
Well, thanks to you, he's found his dream job. Driving for Zoe.
The best employer a man could have.
You are talking about Zoe Tate.
She lets me listen to music. She paid for lunch. We finished at 4. It's perfect.
Eric, can I have a minute?
If you insist.
It's a bit of a delicate matter.
If it's about your love life, I'm not really interested.
No. Well, indirectly. It's more to do with my, productivity.
Are you planning on starting a family?
No. I mean, at work.
Well, it's difficult to quantify and manage. It's not like watching Sam Dingle painting pot sheep, you know.
Yeah, but look at all the new clients I've brought in.
Well, that's why I hired you in the first place.
Yeah, and since I've delivered, I thought it might be a good time to review my level of pay.
You're wanting a pay rise.
Any chance?
No chance.
Oh, come on, Eric.
It's not the right time. We've just invested a new range for the summer season. We don't know how it's going to be, do we? If it does pay off, then I'll consider reviewing your salary.
You'll consider it.
You know retail better than I do. You're as healthy as the last page in the order book. Be patient.
I don't have much choice, do I?
Hey, I'm surprised Bernice was prepared to share the license.
I guess she just wanted to spend more time on her marriage.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Must admit, when Diane told me, I felt a twinge of jealousy.
Well, did you fancy it?
I'd love to have a share of this place.
Yeah, can understand that.
Growing quite attached to it.
Oh, hi, Zoe.
Hi, I meant to give you this earlier.
I've got one, thanks.
It's for work.
I don't understand.
When I'm on call, I need to know I can get hold of you.
On call?
And sometimes I'm out all night.
The best employer a man could ever wish for, eh?
You know, Bernice sat me the other day.
You didn't seem too unhappy about it.
I've changed my mind. I'm desperate.
Yeah, well, you will be when Viv finds out.
But she's the reason I'm doing it.
There's plenty of work for you, Bob, but I don't want to cause any bother between you and your missus.
She can't be both ways.
Explain.
Well, she's dead set on opening this flaming cafe. It's going to cost us a fortune. She won't be told.
And you're prepared to work all hours so she can go ahead with it.
Well, it's either that or we end up broke.
You're a hero.
You think Viv will see it like that?
I doubt that very much.
Hey up. He's looking pleased with himself. I wonder where he's going.
Come on, Katie. Eat your tea.
I'm not hungry, Dad.
I'm sorry, all right?
Why can't you trust me?
I do. You said a gang of you went round there after school and I believe you.
Well, thanks very much.
Look, I know you don't like me laying down the law about Andy, but it's for the best. He's not right for you.
Can we change the subject?
We can if you'll eat some tea. Katie, let's not argue, please. I don't mind you hating me, but not on an empty stomach, eh?
I don't hate you, Dad.
You haven't tasted that yet.
Come on, Chloe, drink up. Got table booked for 1:30.
Where is it we're going? Tell me.
The Euros.
You are joking. That
That place costs a fortune.
Yeah, well, I can afford it.
What about the holiday fund?
Don't worry, it's not going to touch it. Listen, if you don't want to go, just say the word.
Oh, I do.
Right, well, then I suggest you go home and you put on that little black dress of yours, prepared to turn every head in the place.
You're on. See ya.
Enjoy your evening.
I will.
You were right, Ashley. I should have told you about Ian.
Ian,
But I was worried how you'd react.
you were right to.
You can't keep worrying about me lusting after other men, otherwise we're never going to get anywhere.
Did you fancy him?
What difference does it make?
So you did.
He was good looking, so what?
And did he fancy you?
Oh, Ashley.
Please.
Yes, he did. But I made it clear that I wasn't interested.
Right.
You've got to believe that. You've got to learn to trust me.
I want to, and I thought I could, but I don't know. I suppose the scars are too recent.
I know.
When I heard you'd spent the evening talking to another man, all my fears and insecurities came rushing back. I thought I was going to lose you, and I remembered how that felt. It was awful.
And you couldn't tell me.
No, I couldn't.
Well, now you know how I feel.
The knicker drawer?
Exactly.
It's going to take a long time, isn't it?
Yes, it is.